In LAquila, Italy today, the Secretary General addressed the meeting of the Major Economies Forum leaders on the margins of the Group of 8 summit. He told them that the commitments expressed today on climate change, while welcome, are not sufficient. They do not meet the scientific bottom line for reducing emissions, and much more will need to be done if governments are to seal the deal on the new climate agreement in Copenhagen this December. He emphasized the time for delays and half measures is over. He warned that if the countries represented in LAquila fail to act this year, they will have squandered a unique historical opportunity that may not come again. The Secretary General welcomed the G8 agreement for a long-term goal to reduce emissions by 80% by 2050. But for this to be credible, he said, we need ambitious mid-term targets and clear baselines. The Secretary General also noted the continuing problem of food security and welcomed the G8 pledge of $15 billion over the next 3 years to deal with it. And he said that the H1N1 pandemic is starting to accelerate in a disturbing way. The G8 leaders need to commit to helping the countries that are affected, he warned, which could require a commitment of at least $1 billion. We have a press release with more details upstairs. The Secretary General also met earlier today with a number of leaders attending the G8 summit and discussed climate change with all of them. Among other topics that came up, he discussed Myanmar with UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown. He talked about regional security in Africa with South African President Jacob Zuma, and he and German Chancellor Angela Merkel touched on the H1N1 flu and food security.